Have you ever imagined yourself lost in the dead of night, trap in hand, heart pounding, hunting wild boars while a tornado's siren howls like it's ripping the sky apart? Welcome to Madison, Mississippi, a mysterious lowland where a terrifying storm swept away homes and millions of feral hogs suddenly emerged from the darkness. Today, Lionfarm takes you on a breathless adventure. When storm season hits farms across Mississippi, nature's fury leaves devastation in its wake. Trees topple, roads are cut off, and iron fences, once the last line of defense, are now just shards of twisted metal. This story begins back in the 1980s, when wild boars started thriving in the ancient forests of the United States. Now, they cause over $500 million in damage each year to agriculture, a staggering figure. On some nights, up to 33 are captured, but if even a few survive, they'll return with a new litter, and the nightmare begins all over again. As the wild hog population keeps growing rapidly, hunters have had to develop new strategies, using fermented corn as bait and setting up motion sensor cameras to monitor the traps day and night. But the results don't come easy. Choosing the right location for the trap takes 3 to 5 days of tracking footprints and their active hours. Often the forest edge near a water source, or an area previously routed by hogs. The trap is placed with precision. When it comes to trapping wild hogs, success or failure depends heavily on the gait. Seasoned hunters in Mississippi will tell you one gait is enough. Multiple gaits only confuse the hogs and cause them to scatter. The ideal gate should be made of reinforced steel, about 3 feet wide and 2 feet tall, just big enough for the whole herd to charge in without hesitation. If you had to build your own hog trap, would you go with a single steel gate or try something else? Share your thoughts in the comments below. One important thing to remember in this hunt is that the ground can sink up to 1 foot deep, enough to swallow a pickup truck, or collapse the trap if not properly set. This kind of terrain isn't meant for solo missions. That's why most hunters work in teams of 2 to 4 people to help transport the traps, check equipment, and handle unexpected situations. To ensure safety, they begin by reinforcing the trap with heavy-duty steel, anchoring it deep into the mud and tying it securely to nearby tree roots. That way, even if the ground softens, the trap stays firmly in place when the gate slams shut. Traps are usually set about 2 to 3 hours before sunset, right when the herd starts to leave their dens to forage. Hunters also rely on surveillance cameras to save time and avoid unnecessary trips. After the hunting season, they've managed to capture hundreds of wild boars. Fencing off the area is just a temporary solution. Next, we move on to the most anticipated part of the video, Q&A from the audience. One viewer asked, which crocodile species has the highest economic value after being hunted? Lionfarm is happy to answer your question. Among all crocodile species worldwide, the saltwater crocodile is considered to have the highest economic value. That's because of its large size, thick yet soft skin, and high demand in luxury fashion for making handbags, leather wallets, belts, and designer shoes. A fully grown saltwater crocodile can reach up to 19 feet in length, weigh over a ton, and its skin alone can fetch a high price. Besides the skin, crocodile meat is rich in protein and low in cholesterol. It's considered a nutritious food and is gaining popularity in the market. Additionally, crocodile bones are used in traditional medicine, while their teeth and heads can be crafted into unique souvenirs. However, it's important to note that hunting wild crocodiles is now heavily regulated under international conventions like CITES to protect them from extinction. Therefore, most commercial crocodiles today come from professionally managed farms with proper care and processing systems. Developing a sustainable crocodile farming industry not only brings high economic value, but also helps preserve rare genetic resources. Let's move on to the next animal. Hello everyone. Imagine standing in the middle of a dense forest when suddenly the sound of gunfire erupts continuously and an entire herd of wild boars frantically dashes away. What is happening? Why has this seemingly harmless animal become a major threat to humans and the ecosystem? Join Lionfarm as we uncover the truth behind the nightmare of wild boars and the effective control measures being implemented. The impact of wild boars on the ecosystem. How do they pose a threat to life and the economy? Wild boars are highly reproductive animals, causing severe impacts on agriculture and ecosystems. Each female boar can give birth to around 7 to 12 piglets per litter and can have 1 to 2 litters per year, leading to an out-of-control population boom. In the United States, the wild boar population has exceeded 7 million, causing $2 billion in agricultural damage annually. They destroy crops, outcompete native wildlife, reduce biodiversity, and pose a widespread ecological security threat. For this reason, particularly in the United States, strict measures have been enforced to control the wild boar population, including regulated hunting and the use of traps. To manage wild boars, many states have implemented controlled hunting programs to rapidly reduce their numbers. In Texas, authorities grant permits to professional hunters to participate in eradication campaigns, protecting crops, property, and minimizing ecological impact. Does hunting prove effective, and what are the dangers of nature? Hunters not only face aggressive animals, but also endure extreme challenges from nature. Rugged mountainous terrain, dense forests, and obstructed visibility all increase the risk of unexpected accidents. Wild boars are fast and highly active at night, making detection and approach difficult. Despite their poor eyesight, they possess extremely sharp senses of smell and hearing, forcing hunters to move cautiously to avoid detection. To hunt effectively, hunters need more than just good firearms. They must also understand the wild boar's habitat. By analyzing footprints, sounds, and scratched tree areas, they can determine hiding spots, increasing their chances of approach and population control. Hunting wild boars with rifles is not just a recreational activity, but also a crucial measure for population control. However, hunters must be well equipped and adhere to strict regulations to ensure safety and effectiveness during the hunt. When hunting wild boars, hunters need to use appropriate rifles. Some of the most commonly used firearms include semi-automatic rifles or long-barrel rifles, with calibers ranging from 0.3 to 0.5. Rifles offer high accuracy and strong penetration power, allowing hunters to take down wild boars quickly from a distance. Supporting equipment such as night vision scopes, suppressors, and thermal trackers enhances hunting efficiency in low visibility conditions. Camouflage clothing and protective gear play a vital role in wild boar hunting. Camouflage helps hunters remain hidden, reducing the risk of detection, while boots and bulletproof vests provide protection against unexpected attacks from these aggressive animals. Hunting wild boars requires strategy and thorough preparation. It is not just about aiming and shooting. Hunters must analyze tracks, approach cautiously, maintain a safe distance, and aim for the shoulder, heart, or head to ensure a precise, swift, and effective shot. Does aerial hunting deliver the expected results? Some hunters adopt elevated hunting methods, using observation towers or high seats to spot and shoot wild boars from a distance. This approach not only improves visibility, but also enhances safety by reducing the risk of counterattacks from the animals. In the United States, wild boar hunting is strictly regulated to protect wildlife and the environment. Many states allow year-round hunting without requiring special permits, as wild boars are classified as a nuisance species. However, hunters must comply with regulations regarding firearms, bag limits, and designated hunting areas. In some states, such as Texas, authorities encourage wild boar hunting by offering monetary rewards for each boar killed. Hunting tournaments are frequently organized, attracting professional hunters and becoming a distinctive cultural event in many local communities. Hopefully, through today's video, you have gained a better understanding of the solutions the United States government is implementing to combat the invasive wild boar population. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with your friends to support Lionfarm. Goodbye, and see you next time. Welcome to the creative and captivating introduction of our Lionfarm channel team. To start, we would like to introduce a passionate screenwriting talent, a young woman who never stops exploring and innovating in the field of agriculture. She is not only an exceptional scriptwriter with the ability to craft profound stories, but also a dedicated researcher of cutting-edge and sustainable technologies from around the world. For her, scriptwriting is not just a job, but a journey of passion, breathing life into every video we create. Next, we want to introduce the heart and soul of our channel, the channel owner and video editing expert. He is fully dedicated, overcoming every challenge to produce the highest quality videos for our audience. With a burning passion, he constantly drives the team to deliver unique and inspiring experiences to viewers. We hope that in the journey ahead, you will continue to love and support the Lionfarm channel. Sincerely, thank you.